So this is for my Module 5 discussion board. For the communication style quiz, I got that I was a supporter. The description for this says, your primary interests when communicating are relationships and avoiding conflict. You are a calm and patient people person. You like being with others and are aware of the needs of others. In fact, you derive great pleasure from helping and serving the people you care about. You can have a difficult time saying no, and this may lead to other people dumping their work on you. I feel like this is a fairly accurate description of me. I am a social work major, so my goal has always been to help other people, and I hate conflict. I'm terrible at it, and I'm terrible at saying no, so I feel like this was pretty much spot on for me. For part 2, the questions are, how does your communication change when interacting with someone face-to-face versus virtually? I feel like I prefer communicating virtually as far as email or text or social media, mostly because of some of the things mentioned in our reading, that you can evaluate what you say prior to sending it. So you can, anytime I type something up, I read it a couple times to make sure it sounds right before I send it. It's quicker, easier to just send a text than try to call somebody. It's just more convenient that way. As far as face-to-face, it's a little awkward sometimes, and again, you can evaluate your responses easier through text than you can in face-to-face. To what extent do you prioritize mediated communication when you are in a face-to-face encounter with others? I really try to not look at my phone or answer texts or calls or whatever when I am having a conversation with somebody else. I really try to focus all my attention on the person that I am in a conversation with. If we go to a restaurant and we're sitting down to eat somewhere, I am paying attention to that person and not to my phone. How would your important relationships change if you created device-free zones and times? So I have 2 kids. One is 14 and the other is 12. And devices are huge in our family, and I am the first to admit that I am completely addicted to social media, being on my phone, reading, watching YouTube, all of that stuff. I feel like if we were to really enforce that, it would cause a lot of conflict at first, but after a while, I think that you could improve relationships when somebody actually has to sit there and talk to you and pay attention to you instead of everybody being in their own world. This is something my husband and I have discussed in the past about whether we want to do this. And I think our situation with the sailing and all that, we will get into places where we won't have internet access and have to rely on conversating with each other to pass the time and do things screen free. But at this time, it's not a big concern of ours yet. It would be nice to have those family times. And I try to say, if you're eating, you don't have your device out. We try to sit down together and eat meals. It doesn't always work out like that, but they don't have devices for social media and whatnot during school. So I think our relationships would change for the better if there was less screen time to distract from each other, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So those are all the questions that we need to answer for this week. So I look forward to your comments. Have a great day.